Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing good wherever you are. I just got done running about 4 miles. Woke up, 7:30. Just trying to make it a habit to get a little exercise early in the morning. But last night before I went to bed, I had a thought about, it was actually a memory about when I was a kid one time. I had heard somewhere in church about faith or something. I don't know, but I was all fired up. And I was at the mall with my mom, or I was in some place where they had a gumball machine. And I looked at this gumball machine and there wasn't a quarter. I didn't put a quarter in it or nothing. But I looked at it and I said, I want a gumball. And it's going to spin. It's just in the back of my kid brain. I was just a little kid. I was like, I want a gumball and I want it. And so I spun the thing. And as I was spinning, I just remember like my heart was so excited. My stomach was just on fire. I was like, what the? It's like, holy cow, this thing actually just spinned right now. And there wasn't any quarter in it or nothing. And I got a gumball. And that memory came to me last night. It's been 20 years, 25 years since that happened. Of course, I tried to spin it again and I didn't get another gumball. But I got one gumball for free with no quarter in it or anything. And I remember being a kid and just kind of shrugging it off, not really thinking about it. But Jesus says that we need to have childlike faith. Like when Peter walked onto the water, onto Jesus in the raging sea, right? Jesus is just asking us to have childlike faith, just almost like delusional faith for the things that we want, you know? And hopefully the things that we want are pleasing to God. I'm not saying you can want whatever you want. I'm just throwing that out there, but it just made me think, you have to have childlike faith. You have to stop looking at the weather report. You got to stop looking at what could go wrong and why it can't happen for you. Instead, you got to start thinking about how God can do it. How we put him in this little box where it's like, yeah, he's God, but I don't know, whatever. You don't really think about it, but I just encourage you to think about it, like take him out of the box and really, really start asking him for the things that you want and believing that he has the power to fulfill your needs and your wants. If you're a holy person or somebody that's trying to be holy and you hunger for righteousness, I think that it's his great pleasure to reward you with gifts and things that you desire in your heart. But I wanted to share that memory of childlike faith. I was just a kid and I wanted a gumball and the thing spun without any change and I got a gumball. And it was such a memory. It was such a crazy memory that I'm still remembering that, 25 years later, because it was a miracle. It was a little miracle. I didn't know that the machine wasn't, I didn't think about the machine. I just was like, I want a gumball. Simple as that. And I got a gumball out of there. So now, I'm asking for things. I asked for that rainbow the other day and I saw one yesterday and it disappeared right after right when I was almost to the gym, it just disappeared. So I know it was God's message to me. It was in my direct path. I was facing the path that it was at. And then as soon as I got to the gym, it just disappeared. It was perfect timing. It was a message from God. I don't care what people say. I'm going to have more faith for greater things. And I'm just really encouraging you to have childlike faith for whatever you need. Let it be a little delusional. Let people be like, I don't know. You're not that type of guy. I don't think that kind of thing happens to, people like you. Don't look at the weather report. Open your scriptures and look at all the miracles that God can perform. So don't waste your time looking at why it can't happen. Instead, focus on why it could happen. So that's a really powerful message. I hope somebody really gets encouraged today, whatever you need. And Hope you guys get some exercise today and eat healthy, fast, and pray. And I'm just excited for what the future has in store for all of us. See you next time.